Step back, man. Yeah, Mikey, I'm in here talking about the Charlotte Hornets and the potential chances of chances. Who would have thought drafting LaMelo Ball would just get the team in the direction of trying to make the playoffs? You heard it here first, folks. Yes, the Hornets are on track to make the playoffs, especially with the last loss from the Washington Wizards, who I thought would make the push in. Bro, you lose to Toronto, bro. Come on, Russ. Come on, man. Hey, that was a win on my calendar. Now you got to try to beat out some wins, and it's going to be tough. And Hornets got to lose, in or not. Let's get into it. Mr. Ball, a tremendous performance this year from his position. A guy who I thought was coming in a little bit too highly rated. And this proves the fact that athleticism isn't always the precursor to a great player. I'm not saying that LaMelo is not athletic. There's different types of athleticism. There's a leaping athleticism, a guy that's a freak athlete that can jump high. But then there's this ambidextrous type of athlete, the guy that can do multiple things, left, right-handed, smooth, 6'6" with handle. What else can I say? 6'6" with a 6-foot jump shot. That means it's smooth. It comes out with a nice release. I mean, the comfortability, the vision. There's things that you got to account for. There's more than just leaping ability, even though they have one of my favorite athletes, one of them ones, the guy that I said was going to be superstarish back a couple years ago, my boy Miles Bridges doing his thing. But let's get into it. Let's get into what the Hornets are doing, what we really got. Gordon Hayward is out. Terry Rozier at the shooting guard position is deadly and scary. At 6'3", 6'4", he's actually a point guard, but can play shooting guard with his size. He's the leading guy, 20 points a game. Believe it or not, people are not talking about him. Tremendous season from Terry. Look what he's shooting from three-point range. Almost 40%. Would be nice to see him there. But a tremendous performance and improvement from him. 81% from the field at the free throw line. The free shots, 45% field goal percentage. Hey, Terry, man, I see you, boy. I salute you. I got you, man. I know they're not talking about you. Gordon Hayward is out. He was also having a tremendous season. That makes you real big, too. I know everyone's talking about LaMelo, but let's be straight up. It's Gordon and Terry that's really lead the way. Mr. Gordon is averaging 19, almost 20 points per game. He's shooting also at a high clip from three at 42%. I'm rounding up. I see the 41.5. And then shooting about 84% from the free throw line. With you, man. I got you, man. I got you. Gordon Hayward left. He joins his teammate, right? Celtic for Celtic. He comes back, and these guys are leading the wave. Congratulations, Michael Jordan. You got something going here. Now we get into the ball boys. All right, LaMelo, he's probably encouraging his brother. His brother like, I got to step up, bro. I got to step up. I got to level up. My brother's killing me right now. And he is leveling up. LaMelo Ball's doing his thing, 16 points per game. A tremendous season for a rookie. It's going to be tough for Mr. Anthony Edwards on the Minnesota Timberwolves to try to make this his type of Rookie of the Year league. He has a strong contention. But if the Hornets make the playoff, it's going to be tough, Anthony, for you to get in there, bro. I'm sorry. It's just 16 points a game with his vision. The way he's changed, I would say, let me put it this way. I'm saying that his presence has made such an effect on the team. It may not necessarily be he's not LeBron. You know what? I don't want to say he's not LeBron James, but he's not crazy, all-starish, freakish, generational type. Maybe he is. Maybe I'm going too far. Maybe he is. I didn't think he was, right? He doesn't meet the eye test when I looked at him, all right? He was like, oh, he's a little bit frail, a little bit over dribbling too much, shoots shots that are not well intentioned. And then when he got to the league, let me tell you something. He looks like the second coming of Magic. Tremendous ability to see the floor, great court vision. That's something that you cannot account for, and that's a blessing. That's rare to see. LaMelo Ball, I had to focus in on him a little bit. He surprised me. I was wrong. This guy's special. I love what he's doing for the Hornets, and totally changed the mantra, the psyche of the Hornets, all right? Now, there's a couple other guys we're not talking about. Mr. Graham comes in and plays the backup role for the sixth man. But then you got P.J. Washington, all right? He's averaging almost 13 points per game, and he's putting up good rebounding percentages, okay? So I would say this is another guy that was where the hell did he come from? He's doing his thing, all right? He's doing his thing at 13 points per game. Now they got Monk. Now you're seeing what's happening here, all right? They're offensively powered. They got a lot of offense, guys. They got Graham, they got Monk, they got Rozier, they got Ball. Bro, this is I'm not saying they're better than Lillard and McCollum when you put 2 and 2 together, but as a total squad, this is one of probably the most deadly guard lineups you got in the NBA. That's what's happening here, bro. They got Rozier, they got Ball, they got Graham, they got Monk. Then they're going to bring him back Hayward, who I consider a guard, even though with that leg injury, made him a little bit smaller at small forward position. They're scary, man. And they're playing Brad Wanamaker, the Laurie vet. They got the twins. They play the D. You add in Miles Bridges at the small forward position. You got a big long boy in Jalen McDaniels. You know, I like all the McDaniels in the league. Even the guy on the Timberwolves, that's my future sleeper. McDaniels on the Charlotte, he's also a sleeper. A big long guy. He has everything he needs to be special. Don't be surprised to see him round up higher than Hayward. Eventually, he has that much talent. Do not sleep on Jaden McDaniels. And then you got him paired with Miles. I mean, it's just a scary lineup. Now, you're saying, where's the centers? They got Nick Richards, Biyombo, Zeller. They got your all-rebound and pick-me team. You know, they got your all-rebound and pick-me team on this lineup. How can we steer this team wrong, man? How can we do them wrong? Incredible motions for this team as they try to make their way to the playoffs. Now, what do they do in the first round? Here goes my argument. Philadelphia's in trouble. All right? I'm telling you, if Philadelphia has to face the Charlotte Hornets, they're in big freaking trouble. I'm warning you guys. I understand Embiid is there. They have the size. Let's go look at the first two teams, all right? I'm being straight up, bro. I gotta tell it the way it is. Like I said, I'm in these NBA streets. These guys are just super. They come after we talk, man. After the YouTubers come in and give the analyses, they'll come in 2 weeks later with their analyses. Now let's look at it. They did add some help from a defensive perspective on the Philadelphia 76ers. But let's go man for man, bro. Let's just jump in. Steph Curry, outstanding season for this team. Let's go by stats, too. Steph Curry, outstanding season for this team. He's averaging 12.5. But is Seth Curry, I said Seth Curry, don't punch me, better than Monk? Be careful. He's deadly. He's deadly. Remember the driving capability that Monk has. Now, I would say Seth Curry may be one above, but let me go deeper. Let me give Sixers a win there because I like Seth, right? You got Monk, you got Rozier, you got Ball, you got Graham. All right, those are your 4 dog-ass guards that's going to kill you. All right, so Monk's, Monk, Seth, even. Shake Milton? No, all those guys are better than Shake Milton. Let's go to the next guard position. Korkmaz, they're not giving him enough minutes. Could be deadly, but probably the most minutes he's seen all year. But, I don't think so. Tyrese Maxey at the point guard position. All right? Tyrese, not getting enough minutes. All right? He could be something. I know he's special. Not getting enough minutes. Now, Matisse Thybulle, from a defensive perspective, that's the edge. And then you got Jones. You got George Hill, the old vet. But he's an old vet, like we just said. So, not sure there. From a scoring perspective, irrespective of the defensive capabilities, which I mentioned, I think the Sixers are probably one of the most defensive, if not the scariest defensive team in the league, outside of Milwaukee. Offensively, they've met their match. It's going to be a run show. They're not playing Rajon Tucker, an extreme athletic talent that can do it all. They're not utilizing him well. They're not playing him enough minutes. I'm trying to figure out who this Jones is. But I think this team, honestly has so much potential from Mason Jones. They went ahead and signed him. Oh, my God. I believe it's from the Rockets. Let me not go there and go tangent. Danny Green's there. You know, it's tough for me. I think from a scoring perspective, I give the Hornets the edge. All right? I'm saying that right now. I think defensively, no doubt, the Sixers are better. But if those guys get going, all four of them, shooting the balls out, maybe you get Hayward back, shooting the lies out. Be careful, boys. Because Embiid is a dog. It's tough to stop them, but they got the size. They got Nick Richards. They got your boy Zeller. You know, they got Biyombo. Okay? They got the size. Don't be surprised if you see Charlotte Hornets make it to the second round. But with that said, much respect to MJ. He's from my era, my generational type player. He's doing his thing. He's back in business. MJ, Charlotte, congratulations. Welcome to the ball game, man. I think they're making the playoffs, and I'm excited to see what they do. Charlotte, they back. We gone.